Flirty. November 15, the church celebrates St. Albert the Great, a German who was born around the year 1193 and died on November 15, 1280. He is the patron saint of scientists. St. Albert had many difficulties studying, so one night he tried to flee from the school where he was studying by a ladder hanging on the wall. He narrates that when he got to the top, he met the Virgin Mary, who said to him, "Albert, why instead of running away from school don't you pray to me that I am the cause of wisdom? If you have faith and trust, I will give you a prodigious memory. And so you know that it was I who gave it to you. When you're going to die, you will forget everything you knew." Albert studied law at the University of Padua in Italy, and there he found his vocation to enter the order of Saint Dominic, the Dominicans. When his father found out that he intended to become a friar, he was enraged and went looking for him to get him out of the convent, but he did not succeed. Albert was happy to belong to the order of the preachers. He was a teacher in several German cities. He was professor in Paris, which was by then the intellectual center of Western Europe. The number of students who attended his classes made him have to give him the classes in the public square, which today bears his name. It is the Maubert Square, name that comes from Magnus Albert. He was provincial superior of the Dominicans in Germany, rector of the new university in Cologne. There he had among his disciples a young friar named Thomas Aquinas. Albert was an authority on physics, geography, astronomy, mineralogy, chemistry, and biology. He rewrote the works of Aristotle to make them acceptable in the eyes of Christian critics and theologians. So he was the initiator of the scholastic system, which his disciple St. Thomas Aquinas perfected. As bishop, St. Albert took a very active part in the Ecumenical Council of Lyon, because for him, teaching about Jesus Christ and clarifying doubts about him was something of the utmost importance. St. Albert the Great, despite having died in 1280, rises in the 21st century as a model of a believing scientist. He did not conceive of any conflict between science and religion. All the elements of his life show this eternal novelty. He united in his person the theologian and the mystic, that is, the theory with the experience of God, the bishop and the friar, that is, the one who governed with the one who makes simple life community, the wise and the humble saint. He also stood out as a student of nature, especially through the method of observation and experimentation. To all this, he added a series of mystical writings about God and how to understand Him. St. Albert studied, investigated, analyzed everything in terms of preaching God. That is why he used both natural science, biology, botany, chemistry, zoology, archaeology, as well as philosophy and theology. A few days before he died, he forgot everything he knew and remembered the words that our Blessed Mother had said to him as a young man, "So that you know that it was I who gave it to you, all your knowledge. When you're going to die, you will forget everything that you know." From the hand of the Mother of God, this great sage of humanity knew from a young age that with God we always win.